when you answer the door in Australia. I'm actually really surprised this isn't like the 15,000th Ohio meme. Although I don't think they really have sharks in Ohio, do they? Wait, they actually might. It's possible. Man, this state has everything. Me sleeping. What is a female bear called? Stop it. I'm trying to sleep. Oh my god. Wait, don't tell me this is a trick. I really don't want to look this up just to be bamboozled. Is it another one of those like cow and bull things? Oh, adult female bears are called sows, and adult male bears are called boars. Like the pig? Why would they do that? Teacher, class, where did the frogs for the lab test go? My French friend. What lab test? My French homie was just trying to snack. You know how there's like hot Cheeto girls here? Are there like frog girls in France? Imagine still being in 2023. This meme was brought to you by New Zealand gangs. Every time around New Year, there's like 24 hours where like the meme sphere gets really crazy because of course some parts of the earth are hours ahead of the rest, and every single year New Zealand is one of the first major countries that enters the new year. But it isn't actually first. This nation is first every year. It actually entered 2023 1 hour ahead of them. But as I said, it is chaos for 24 hours because certain places on earth are entering the new year while others are a year behind in a way. I'm always one of the last to join since I'm from LA. Dear Australians, send us news from the future. How goes 2023? Technically, shouldn't they just be sending us news at all times? They're like 19 hours ahead. Why don't they warn us when like bad things happen? Could have told us something horrible was gonna happen to Harambe and maybe we could have stopped it. Me who lives on the West Coast, still in 2022, watching the Europeans in 2023 now. And they always love to flex on us too. They're gonna make sure they rub it in. When it's been 2 days into 2023 and nothing terrible has happened yet, why is nuclear conflict taking so long? I really want to believe that enough bad things have happened to us in 2021 and 2022 that the rest of the decade's actually going to be pretty relaxed, but I probably just jinxed this right there. Blame it on me if something bad happens. What the world sees, Subnautica below 0. Meanwhile, what the Americans see, Subnautica below 32. Wait, you're telling me Subnautica has a DLC called Below 0? What is that even supposed to mean? Oh yeah, I had to use a VPN to change my location. This is not what it's called in the US. I feel like I delivered that a little bit too seriously. Like, I think people are gonna totally miss the joke there. Oh yeah, and don't forget Liberia and Myanmar get the Below 32 DLC as well. Imagine having the freezing point a pretty important value just being some random number instead of 0. I don't know what we're thinking. Why is it when I can't understand the comments, it is always you three? We have Brazil, Portugal, India, and Taiwan. That's 4, but okay. There's actually a lot more than 4 in here. You combine these two because of the Portuguese language. You used Taiwan for Chinese, I think. What is the official language in Taiwan? Obviously, it's Chinese. It's gotta be. Okay, just making sure. Oh, but this is what I was confused about. It's also Taiwanese. They also speak Japanese here. And I still don't think people realize just how many languages are spoken in the country of India. While India has 22 separate official languages, it is the home of 121. Also 270 mother tongues. Some people report that almost 400 languages are here, but it is most commonly Hindi. Only 43% of the population speaks Hindi though. I feel like comments under my videos aren't necessarily always these languages. They do pop up, but I feel like I get a lot of German, a lot of French, especially a lot of Dutch. Actually, 5% of all my views in December were from the Philippines. You'd think I'd see more Tagalog. New Year in Ohio, bottom text. This is how they celebrate over there. Fireworks are just too safe for these people. Aliens wondering why humans declare war on the sky every time the Earth rotates around the sun. We just always gotta be fighting something. Gotta blow up the clouds even, we're sick of them. An average guy living in the city gets a powerful item stuck to his back, resulting to him crossing paths with a mysterious punk named Lucy, who introduces him to a group of wacky new friends, all while they evade the authorities and fight against the gigantic mega corporation that owns the world. Seems like one of these two has a little bit of explaining to do. Seeing as this came out more recently, I think they might get copyright strike by the Lego movie. Now I want to see like a cyberpunk Lego movie. Make sure Batman's in that as well. That'd be like, what's that, Batman Beyond. The French, when they hear the 10,000th baguette joke, humor based on my pain, ha ha. This is actually an extremely underrated joke since in French, pain actually means bread. They do be loving their baguettes, that's for sure. I finally have it. Portable Mexico. And as I always say, portable Mexico can also be portable India as well. I don't know if both these two countries are just made with the same element or what. Me, after graduating, thanks guys. All the Indian guys on YouTube who taught me more than my teachers. Pretty sure the entire world's been taught by some Indian guys on YouTube for at least like the last 15 years. I remember back in my day when the same guy taught me as well. That's the thing, because these videos will be out for literally like 12 years, so we're still learning from the same Indian dude. Makes this all the more beautiful. Singaporeans odds be like first name versus last name. Okay, so first name's gonna be like Winston, and their last name is, I don't know. It is nice to confirm that it is actually Singaporeans. I don't know why I didn't think that was real. I mean, here are the two most popular names in Singapore as of 2023, Samuel and Celia, and then the most popular last name is Tan. Okay, I guess I'm understanding it. Indonesian names, Japanese names, Vietnam names, they're all win. Finally, there's Arabic names. I thought this was just a weird part of the meme sphere as of the last year, just like the origins of different names from different countries. These Arabic names looking pretty terrifying, but cute at the same time. The historical figure versus the fan art. And this just keeps getting worse and worse every passing year. Like, seriously, why is this a thing? Why is this a thing? Exclaims Vox Populi. Post poll if he should let the jet tracker back on Twitter. Doesn't get answer he wanted. Shamelessly makes new poll. Loses second poll by an even wider margin. Wait, didn't he do the same thing when he polled people if he should step down as CEO? I thought he did 2 polls as well there. Makes this even better. Study a foreign language in secret. Study really hard for a couple of years. Vocabulary, grammar, the whole 9 yards. Never tell a soul. Hide all your resources for that target language. Talk with native speakers using alternative Skype/Discord, but never tell them about your life. Become a master of this language. One day, go to a public place like a grocery store. Pretend to slip, fall, faint. When you come to, only speak in your target language and act like you don't understand English anymore. I've actually been preparing to do this my entire life. No one's ever gonna expect me just to bust out with perfect Hungarian. There's gonna be so many articles about this. POV, you're Durnil. Seconds before getting kidnapped on December 30th, 8:31 a.m. Central Standard Time. Don't think you're safe, Drew. We're still going to take you. Okay, so throughout the month of December, someone had named their Patreon name, Drew, I'm stalking you and I'm going to kidnap you December 27th, 2022. So at this point, the kidnap memes have not stopped. I think a lot of you have figured out that I have actually been kidnapped, but I'm still being forced to make these videos, or else they like throw me off a bridge. Yes, that is true. The potato my mom peeled versus the potato I peeled. She's literally so good at this. It's almost like she has way more practice than I do. You can get to this one day. It's just gonna take like a couple decades. The masculine urge to fly to Alaska and work a seasonal fishing job and never get attached to anyone or anything. You don't even realize how often I've been to the airport prepared to get on that flight, only to the last second change my mind. One day I'm not. One day I'm gonna live in a cabin up there and you'll never see me again. Evolution. Can you give me higher order of thinking to avoid predators? Yeah! Actually develops childlike desire to play in the snow like a goof. It's sliding time, says this, what is it, pigeon? Raven. I don't know. Okay, wait, no, that's actually a crow, and yes, I guess they do like to play in the snow. Like, when an animal is so efficient, they have playtime, that's how you know it's only gonna take a couple more years before they catch up to us. Maybe a couple more centuries, but just wait. Finally, the 2 date systems coming together for 1/1/2023. January 1st of each year is a time that we can all come together. I have never understood why we use month, day, year. That it just does not make sense to me. Even year, month, day in the opposite order of this, that makes more sense to me than whatever this is. My parents at the age of 29, let's have a baby. Me at the age of 29, whoa. That masculine urge to look up into the sky and just stare at a helicopter as it flies by. You just have to do it, like it is instinctual. I wish that I could go back in time so I could blow everyone's mind with my incredible knowledge of the future. So how does one make these cell phones? I don't know. And that's the funniest thing too. They're not gonna have an outlet for you to charge it. It's gonna die. You're just gonna hand them over a literal brick. I mean, it's not like there's towers for you to have signal or internet also, but this is what I've been saying. Like, do you know how to do like basic medicines? Do you even know how to make fire? I don't know how to make fire. I mean, I could try, but these guys are probably much better. Almost like we've gotten dumber. Nice haircut, Frankenstein. Haha, very funny. Actually, you mean Frankenstein's monster. Oh snap, it's Dan. We better watch what we say. Technically, you listen. Oh Dan, you're so fun at parties. Sometimes I hear people bring up Frankenstein and I have to stop myself from doing this. Like, I want to, because if I don't do it, someone else will, and I'll literally think about that interaction for like a week, because I knew it was Frankenstein's monster. I just didn't want to be Dan. You decided to be Dan, but when the opportunity arises, sometimes I just have to be Dan. Dairy's Pizza, that's Romanian. Nice. Okay, this is a quick meme referencing a lot of things. This is like the god of GeoGuessr. It's like he can see an image for like a split second, and he knows exactly the country and city he's in. Maybe this is how he helped the Romanian authorities catch Andrew Tate. They saw the pizza boxes, and Romania knew he was in the country, so it was time to make the arrest. Wow, I love visiting Canada. I think I ate too many Timbits though. I'm going to talk to a doctor since healthcare here is free. Hi, my tummy hurts. What do I do? Wanna be euthanized? I see we're still focused on the Canadian healthcare system. One solution for all the problems. You gotta give him credit for that. In self-defense, a knife protects. I bring my lunch, no one suspects. And when it's time to end a life, deceptive fruit, banana knife. Literally every English teacher that reads this are like, yo! Those bars literally having this entire profession lose their mind. Why is every English teacher the same? Like, I wonder if they coordinate this all across the country. It's like they're the exact same person. I do kind of want one of these banana knives though. Your $225 per night Airbnb. No entry after 10 p.m. That's why we have a $600 cleaning deposit. Why didn't you put the sheets in the wash? Did you even read the room instructions? Who left the back gate open? Meanwhile, your $225 a night hotel. One boring room, please. Right this way. I know people really don't like Airbnb. I'm pretty sure I've talked about this before. I've never had a problem with it. I've literally never had this happen, and I've probably been in like 50 Airbnbs at this point. I don't like hotels, just to be completely honest. I think they're boring. Like, exactly, one boring room, please. I'd rather it be just like a crapshoot. Something more exciting about that. I don't know. Firefox, open source, ad blockers will keep working. Privacy breaks Google Chrome monopoly, uses much less RAM and disk space, can have browser extensions on Android. Google Chrome, proprietary garbage, ad blockers will soon break because of Manifest v3, collects your data, spies on you, a monopoly, eats all your RAM, can't have browser extensions on Android, comes pre-installed. I'm reading this while using Chrome. Pretty sure the punishment for doing this is my computer is about to crash at any moment. Ending my presentation with, and so, yeah. This is how I end every single one of my videos. And so, yeah. And big thank you to my patrons. Drew's Goth Girlfriend. Triv44, aka Drew Come to Krakow, Polandnextvacation. Twickenhamster. Drew's Argentinian Grandpa. $20 is a lot, Drew. Base Selene. B. Wildfang. Bryton Is
Carmel
Saida.
Saida.
McSkillet.
Ortin.
Patrick.
Allison.
Allison. E.
RyeThePie.
The Polish Lithuanian
The
Commonwealth.
Mexican 760.
Veiotic.
And ZaneyBoi.